Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Rob here from Southwest Florida Television. Another clear day here in Southwest Florida. However, it's a bit on the chilly side. 48 degrees right now. Expecting a high of around 74. This is going to be a short beach walk this morning. I really just wanted to come out here and say good morning to everyone. Just let you see what things look like quickly. Again, 48 degrees. That's chilly for Southwest Florida. No red tide. We're in good shape. However, they did say they spotted a red algae bloom out in the Gulf between Estero and Naples. Let's hope it stays offshore. We don't need that red tide back ever again. Once it warms up, it is going to be an absolutely gorgeous day here. Absolutely gorgeous. Temperatures in the mid-70s. You can't beat that. The water temperature is down to 73 degrees now. The waves breaking on the sandbar out there as the tide's slowly going out here. The water looks great. I don't see a lot of shells along the beach. There's an old pile down here. Guessing you might be able to find something down there if you look hard. There's a little piece of coral down there. A little chunk of coral. Looks like a broken piece of finger coral. Yeah, a little fighting conch shell down there. There's always something. Always something if you take the time to look. Even though these shells have been up here for weeks now. Another little fighting, there's a fighting conch over here. I'm going to walk up the beach just a little ways further. Again, it's not going to be a very long beach walk this morning. 48 degrees right now here. That's a bit chilly for me. Whew. There's a whelk shell down here, a lightning whelk. Kind of chipped up on the side, but a pretty lightning whelk shell. Surprised somebody hasn't picked that up. Even though it's not perfect, Still got nice colors. Another nice little fighting conch shell down here. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, a little chipped up on the edge, but nice colors. Nice little fighting conch. Ooh, now there's a little breeze kicking in. That makes it a bit cooler. Supposed to be a nice weekend here. Hopefully it'll be warmer tomorrow morning. We can spend a little more time out here. One of these days soon, I'm gonna get the drone up in the air here and do a couple flights along the beach, just to give everybody a pelican's eye view of what the park looks like. I'm going to actually later this morning, I'm going to share here on my Facebook page on Southwest Florida Television an old aerial that I did here of the beach, so that you can compare it here. I'm going to try to get the drone out here this weekend, and you're going to see a huge difference in the shape and size of this beach over the past, I think I did the aerials back in 2016 here. Gorgeous sky out here this morning. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Blue all around. Clear blue sky all around. Look at that. I love the clear blue sky, but I also like seeing big white puffy clouds out there too in the morning, especially when they pick up those beautiful colors of sunrise. Hey, if you're new to the group here, just make sure you introduce yourself, let everybody know where you're watching from. I'm actually using a new gimbal here. That was the other reason I came out here, even though it's, honestly, it's too cold for me. Don't laugh. If you lived in Florida all your life and it gets below 50, that's chilly. I've spent my time in the cold, though, believe me. I've been in the minus 10, 15 degrees, 20 degrees up north, and you can have it. Used to do a lot of work up in Minnesota, up in Minneapolis. It used to get pretty cold up there. The sun's just starting to peek through the trees here. See some sunlight raking across the beach here. This new gimbal I got is really cool. It's called a Movi, M-O-V-I. It is nothing like the other gimbals I've used. Totally different design. Very cool. Not cheap. Not cheap. which reminds me, nobody pays me to do these beach walks. If anybody wants to make a little contribution, it's always appreciated, a little donation. I always include a link to my PayPal account in the description of these posts. And I use that money to pay the phone bill and also to buy a new gimbal, which I'm making payments on. So every little bit helps. This little gimbal was almost 400 bucks, this one. So it definitely helps smooth out the beach walks. I don't know when we're going to be seeing Roy out here, if we're going to be seeing him. He is not supposed to be out on the beach, according to his home health care nurse and his doctor. They gave him a little leeway. They said he could come down to the beach twice a week for an hour. I think Roy's been pushing it, being stubborn. I don't know. I haven't seen him out here though. So hopefully he's abiding by their orders. He's doing all right though. He's definitely recovering. The last time we saw him at the beach was last Saturday, just briefly. And he had good news. He said, the doctor said 2 months, the bandage should come off and he should be back to normal. So a couple more months and then we'll be seeing Roy hopefully on a regular basis out here at the beach. So looking forward to that. I wasn't planning on spending this long out here this morning. But I'm addicted to the beach, cold or not. My feet are a little cold. I'm in bare feet. I don't care. Once I get out here in the sun just ahead of me, makes a huge difference out here, a huge difference. The sun really warms things up fast. That was me snapping off a quick photo. Really, I am not seeing a lot of shells. Really not seeing many shells at all here. Wasn't expecting to come out and do any shelling. I just wanted to come out and let everybody know that I was still alive since I wasn't out here yesterday. Test out this new gimbal. Give you a little update on our water conditions, and so far we're in good shape here. No red tide. Now water temperature is dropping. Slowly dropping. It's down to 73 now. 73 degrees in the Gulf. However, I did see on the news one day that the temperature needs to drop to 60 degrees to actually kill the red algae, for the red algae to die, the red algae bloom that we refer to as red tide. So it's got a long ways to go. It's only 73 now. I was also hoping to maybe see a dolphin come by. They have been swimming by here, but I have not been able to catch them during our beach walks. Hey bud, I don't have anything for you. Little seagull just is coming over here checking me out. He's coming right up to me. Hey, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. He's looking right at me like, come on, you've got to have a snack here. I got nothing. He just flew in and landed next to me. Checking out the gimbal. I think he wanted to be on Facebook, he and she. I don't have anything for you, and even if I did, I wouldn't give it to you. Not supposed to feed the wildlife. You should never, ever make wildlife dependent upon you for food. They will never survive if they start depending on humans for food. They won't make it. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful. I just love these early morning colors here. The shadows stretching across the beach, the shadows of the trees. I think I'm going to do a live feed on Nonstop Naples Facebook page this weekend. Haven't decided yet where or when. Sometime over the weekend, so make sure you like Nonstop Naples Facebook page so you can watch that live feed. I'm thinking might go up to the Everglades Wonder Gardens. Check that place out. They got hit very hard in 2017 by Hurricane Irma. They are still recovering. They lost a lot of their big, beautiful trees at the gardens. They could definitely use some financial help, the Everglades Wonder Gardens. Just by visiting, you're supporting them. You can also make donations. But I think I'm going to go check that out. It's one of the neatest things there is you can hand feed the flamingos. That is such a cool experience. So I'm going to go up there today, and I'm going to see if I can get an internet connection to do a live feed. I'm just going to do a little test up there. And if that's the case, I'll do a live feed from Everglades Wonder Gardens over the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. I'll let you know on Nonstop Naples Facebook page, Nonstop Naples. So again, make sure you like that page. I think I see a little olive shell down here. I don't know if it's broken. Nope. So I got a shell to put in my pocket. No empty pockets today. A nice little olive shell. There's several different kinds of olives. I don't know the names of the different types of olive shells. Probably should look into that. That's a nice little olive shell there. Neat little colors and patterns. I am liking this new gimbal. If you're curious as to what a gimbal is, this one is called a Movi, M-O-V-I. You can Google M-O-V-I and then the word gimbal, G-I-M-B-A-L, and you'll see what it looks like. It has lots of features that I can't use during a live feed. If I was just using the iPhone to record video, it has lots of neat little features to control the iPhone. Boy, there is a lot of shells right down here all piled up. There's a little ridge here, and they're just all piled up. And I know if I was to spend some time here digging through these, we'd find something. I had no intentions of being out here this long. No intentions. Crazy. But it's warming up really nice now, especially out here in the sun. When I started, I was down in the trees there, down in area 2. It's probably up to 50 degrees by now. I don't see anything there. I'm still gonna go a little further. I see somebody built some sand castles up here on the beach. I want to check them out. It's like we've been having some erosion here, a little more erosion. You can see these ridges. This is the south end of Area 4. Hey, if you like fish fries, good old-fashioned fish fries, there's two of them that I really enjoy here. One is, of course, at the North Naples Country Club, which is up in Naples Park, North Naples, on 101st Avenue, US 41, Tamiami Trail, and 101st Avenue North, the North Naples Country Club. That is an all-you-can-eat fish fry, and you don't have to order your fish fried. You can get it fried, blackened, or broiled, baked, grilled, yeah, grilled. You don't have to get it fried. I like it blackened. That's all you can eat, and that's $11.99. Then it's another great place is the Bonita Springs VFW post, which is up by the Naples dog track, the VFW in Bonita. Theirs is only $8.99, but it's not all you can eat. So that's a good value. And a lot of us can only eat one big piece of fish anyway. Yeah. How you doing this morning? You all bundled up?
Yeah, it's cold.
It was cold. Did you get something good? Oh, nice little tulip.
Yeah.
Nice. Is that it?
That's all that's worth anything.
Yeah.
I've
kind
got
of
a
been...
couple shark eyes, but I'll have to inspect them when I get
Oh. See any dolphins?
No, I haven't, but they ought to be out.
I have not seen them for the past couple of weeks in the morning. They've been coming out later.
When they had the red tide, I think that killed the fish, and until the fish come back. Although there were some people on the point the other day
fishing,
catching fish.
They're starting to come back.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was out the other day, and he said he saw lots of triple tail out there, but they're too small to catch. Oh boy, it was.
Did they build any reefs this far up? I know that down towards Old Naples they were building reefs. Weren't they building reefs?
There's a reef here. They built. It's part of it's a natural reef and part of it's man-made out here. And it pretty much starts down in around area 2.
Okay.
And comes up to right around in here.
That'll help the shelling.
Yeah.
That'll help the shelling a lot.
Yep. All righty. See you later. Good luck. Yep. I should get his name, darn it. I see him out here a lot in the morning shelling. And every once in a while he finds some neat stuff. We all find some neat stuff every once in a while. You just never know what you're gonna find during these morning beach walks. What Mother Nature is gonna leave for us on the beach. Sometimes you got to come up onto the beach and look. There's a big pen shell sitting over there, right there, a pen shell. I wanted to see these little sand sculptures over here. That's what I wanted to come over and check out. Here's a sharktopus. A shark. See the shark head and the octopus tentacles, a sharktopus. That's pretty funny. Now I gotta take a picture of that, the sharktopus. Hang on a minute. Sorry about that. Now we got a weak internet connection. If the image ever gets fuzzy because of a weak connection or the signal drops out for a little bit, you can always watch a better quality, a higher quality copy of these videos on YouTube. I'll share that link later. There's a sharktopus made by some clever person, creative, clever person. That is funny. That's funny looking. A sharktopus.
I thought maybe you found some turtles or something.
No. A shark head and an octopus. Here's another little castle over here. More of a pyramid. Yeah, they even got some roses. A couple of roses down by the entrance. Some wilted pink roses. It has absolutely gotten beautiful out here now. Just gorgeous. Look at that sky. The water is fantastic. 73 degrees, really starting to cool off now, the water temperature. The water temperature and the air temperature today are going to be right about the same. The air temperature is going to be right around 74. Where those dolphins are. Man, I sure do miss seeing them early in the morning. There's one of our friends that's always up here hunting for shark's teeth, usually with his wife, Mike, there. I don't see his wife with him this morning. Just another fellow beachgoer up there. Yeah, he's from Denver, can you tell? The shorts and the cut-off sleeves. He's not a Florida boy like me. I'm bundled up out here in a long sweater and blue jeans. Well, I thought I was going to come out here for, maybe 10, 15 minutes. It's turning into more of a beach walk than a beach update. Oh well. Here's a neat little worm shell down here. A little worm shell with the tip there. Here's something neat. You can see, ooh, there's a tulip. I see a tulip shell. Oh no, it's a conch. Darn it, I thought it was a tulip. The way the light was hitting it. Nice little, really nice little fighting conch though. That is a beauty. That's a keeper right there. That's a nice little fighting conch. What I was going to show you was, see how all the shells are buried here? They're just in layers under the sand. And as the beach erodes, they get exposed. There could be shells from Lord knows how long ago buried under there. Not just shells, fossils, shark's teeth. People find arrowheads out here, all kinds of cool stuff. People have found some really, really old shark's teeth out here. Prehistoric shark's teeth, actually. It's amazing what washes up on the beach or gets uncovered on the beach. So another little olive down there. Yep, another little olive shell. thing back here up higher. It never hurts to look when you're shelling. See all these ridges here? Those are all shells. Boom, boom, all the way out, all those ridges. Just amazing how this beach changes its shape constantly. Look at all those shells down there. Wow. If you just take the time to dig around, that's when you really get rewarded. You can find some real little beauties. There's a nice little baby olive shell. Little scallop shell down there, a little tiny cockle and a little tiny scallop. There's a little baby cockle shell. There's another cockle. Two cockle shells. There's an old sand dollar down there, piece of an old sand dollar. Pretty worn, but a sand dollar nonetheless. I think I see a moon shell up there and a murex. Look at that. It's so cool. I'm glad I stopped and looked at this pile. Nice little apple murex shell. Looks like a moon over here. Yeah. Little shark eye shell. Look at that. How cool. Paid off to check out this little pile. Absolutely amazing. When you take the time to look, somebody's going to pick up this sand dollar. It's not a bad sand dollar. Just kind of irregular shape there, chipped away, chipped up a little bit. Somebody will pick that up. People love the sand dollars. Well, again, I had no intentions of spending this long out here, but I'm hooked on the beach. Once I get out here, I'm like a kid in a candy store. It's hard to get me off the beach. It was a bit on the chilly side for me when I came out this morning at 48 degrees. However, I did just want to come out and wish everyone a happy Friday. Give you an update, show you what's going on out here. And I wanted to try this new gimbal out that I'm using. And as you all know, I don't get paid to come out here and do this. However, people do send a little contribution, a little donation, a tip, whatever you want to call it, now and then. I really appreciate it. I'll send it to my PayPal account, which you can find a link to here in the description of this post. Every little bit helps. That money went towards buying this new gimbal, which I am paying off here. So every little bit helps. It helps keep the beach walks going. I'm just loving these colors. Just love the blue sky, the pine trees. Piles of little shells down here. I definitely got rewarded a few minutes ago just for stopping and looking, even though numerous people have been up and down the beach already this morning. It always pays to be persistent when you're shelling. Persistence pays off. Just had to take a picture of those colors. Sorry about that. Anything down here? I'm sure there is. Just gotta take the time to root around there and dig through them all. Little turkey wing. That's an old one. It's got some holes in it. The turkey wing shell. Again, these are shells that have been up here for quite a while, but they've just been tossed around by the changing tides, and every once in a while something neat will just get uncovered. There's lots of beautiful shells down here, don't get me wrong. Hey, if you're planning on visiting Naples and you're looking for a hotel, put the Inn of Naples on your list of hotels to check out. The Inn of Naples. Great people. Affordable as far as hotels go in Naples. Small, 99 rooms. Recently, all the rooms are remodeled. Very clean. A fantastic free breakfast in the morning. A continental style breakfast in the morning. Do check out the Inn of Naples. Good people, good friends there. They are good friends of mine. And they are not paying me to say this. Darn it, I just saw an olive down here and I lost it. Looked like a nice little olive shell. It's crazy how the light, as you move around, how the light changes things. Where did it go? I saw a nice little olive shell down here. Now it disappeared on me. Ah, darn it. I hate when that happens. It happens all the time. There's one back there. I think that was the one I saw. Now, what kind of shape is it in? Is it a good one or is it busted? Nope, it's a nice little olive shell. It's in good shape. Nice little olive. Again, don't forget, I'm gonna be doing a live feed this weekend. I don't know exactly where from or what time. I'm gonna try to do a live feed from the Everglades Wonder Gardens. But I'm going to do it on the Nonstop Naples, on Nonstop Naples Facebook page. So make sure you like and follow Nonstop Naples Facebook page if you want to watch that. Of course, I'll share it on Southwest Florida Television afterwards. It will also be on YouTube, as are all of my beach walks. I'm trying to go to a few other places besides our beaches. Wow. Absolute paradise. Beautiful, the waves breaking there, the little birds in the foreground. Absolutely gorgeous. No red tide. That's the good news, no red tide. That has moved away, thankfully. Let's keep our fingers crossed it stays away. There is some red tide out in the Gulf. They said between Estero and Naples, there is red tide out in the Gulf. They saw an algae bloom. Let's hope it stays away. Stay off of our shores. I am liking this gimbal, this new gimbal. It's a bit different than all the gimbals I've had previously. It's taking a little bit to get used to here, handling it, figuring out how responsive it is to movement. With gimbals, there's always a lag when you tilt the camera up. When you tilt it down, it lags behind your motions. When you pan over to the left or to the right, there's always a little delay, so you gotta get that figured out and get used to it. But they're great. Everyone should have a gimbal for their iPhone. There's all different models out there. There's some cheap ones out there that work just fine. If you want to not make your friends seasick when they're watching your videos from your mobile devices, I suggest you invest in a little gimbal and learn how to use it. Smove, S-M-O-V-E, Smove. That's a nice little gimbal. The Smove, S-M-O-V-E. Google that. That's a nice one. That's not too expensive. I think it's about 129 bucks. Little kitten's paw down here. Little kitten paw shell. Boy, there is, I can't imagine what's buried down in all this stuff here. There's got to be some really nice shells buried down here. I know it would be worth your time coming out and digging through them if you're in the area. There's a broken moon shell over there. I think I see a little shark eye looking up at me too. There's a broken moon, piece of a moon shell. Neat pattern on that one, really cool. Too bad it's broken. Thought I saw a little shark eye over here. Just looking up at me. It looks like it's pretty worn out here. Yeah, it's kind of neat. It's got character. It's wrinkled. It's an old shark eye with wrinkles. That's cool. That's a keeper. I don't mind a couple little imperfections. Gives it character. Little scallop shell down there. Nice little scallop. What else is down here? A lot of clam shells. Move up here just a little further. It's getting time to turn around and head back. I had no intentions of being out here this long this morning. Crazy. I just can't stay away from the beach. Once you get the beach in your system, you're hooked. You can't get it out. I'm actually enjoying looking through these old shells, even though they've been here forever. I've already found a couple nice little things that people have bought that they've just walked right by them. Nice little cockle shell. Saw something down here. Where'd it go? Kind of lost it, darn it. You should never take your eye off of a shell when you spot it, because you look up and you look back and you'll never see it again. It's really crazy how that works. There's a piece of an old Murex. Darn it. I saw something really cool looking. Now I can't find it. Huh. I don't know what it was. It was a piece of something, I don't know what. Another piece of a Murex. Oh, darn it. Lots of stuff buried down here. Really got to do some digging. That's some really pretty oyster shells out here. Well, I'm having a good time. I don't know about you. If you are, tell your friends, hit that share button. If you enjoy these beach walks, please, please, please hit the share button. Facebook has changed their algorithms as far as where your post, who sees your posts now, and you know, not too long ago, a month ago, I was having 30, 40,000 people watching the beach walks. Now it's down to 2,000, 3,000. Facebook can be real asses sometimes as far as who sees your posts. I mean, they limit the amount of friends when you post something on your personal page. They limit the amount of friends that see your posts. I guess you can't complain, it's free. Doesn't cost you anything to use. So they can do whatever they want. But come on, folks. Here's my rant, my morning rant. It was about Facebook. I usually rant about something in the morning. Now the shells have thinned out. I'm gonna go up just a little bit further. I see a couple little piles up there, and then I'm going to turn around, head back down the beach in hopes of maybe sighting a dolphin. Wouldn't that be awesome? We have not seen our dolphins in a while during our morning walks. They're out there. People see them in the afternoons, later in the morning. It's not early morning like we were accustomed to seeing. Pile of shells up here. Wow. Look at that one. Look at that pile. Whew. Look at them all. See a worm shell, a nice little worm shell up there. What else? Anything? Nothing's jumping out at me here on the top. Piece of an old whelk. Just the inside of an old whelk, the core, the stem. That would have been a beautiful lightning whelk shell. Nothing over here. Come on, how about a little moon shell or a murex? A little something something. Now we're in the shade. So much easier when the sun's hitting them to spot them. Huh. That's unusual. I'm gonna go back this way here. I really thought I'd find something there. I thought I would find something in this mess. In this big mess. Nice little worm tip. Nice little worm tip. Anything else? Nope. Come on. Oh well. I'm happy. I got half a dozen nice little shells in my pocket this morning. It's better than going home with empty pockets. And the morning is just turning out to be absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Incredible. From not too pleasant, 48 degrees, now it's up in the 50s. Whoa, I think I just got a reward. I think I got rewarded for walking up here. Let's see. Oh. No. Well, I did. It's a really old moon shell. It's completely faded out, lost its eye. That's an old one there. That is an old moon shell. Wow. Somebody else can have that. That can be their first moon shell. It's better to have a faded moon shell than no moon shell, I guess. All right. Where, oh where? Starting to really thin out now. I think it's time to turn around and start walking back to our starting point. Tide is still on its way out here. By the way, that's looking north towards Bonita and Fort Myers Beach. Beautiful view. Those little interruptions, that's me taking photos. Sorry. But that's the way it goes. I'll share some photos later that I took. I also include a link to this beach walk video on YouTube. You can watch it in a little higher quality, scroll through it, go back and forth. Do share from YouTube too, please. The more shares that my videos can get, the better. I really appreciate people sharing, liking and sharing. Likes are great, shares are better. Peaceful out here. Isn't that beautiful? The tide is still going out. Kind of neat. Look at this over here. How the water is caught in these little pools over here. Isn't that's cool. That's kind of neat looking. I think I'm going to snap off a quick pic of that. So peaceful out here, and I'm enjoying the silence. my favorite spots here. One of my favorite views looking up to the north here, up in Area 4, the north end of Area 4. Picture perfect morning. Look at that. Just absolutely beautiful. All the way around. Man, I love my beach. What do you think, huh? Gorgeous out here. How would you like to be down here in Southwest Florida walking the beach with me? I'm guessing the temperature's probably all the way up to 60 by now, if not even warmer. Expecting a high today of 74. Gorgeous. I cannot say gorgeous and beautiful enough. Spectacular, breathtaking, glorious. Wow. What a sight. What a beautiful, beautiful image. Beautiful colors. Here's our sharktopus. Shark. and octopus, a sharktopus. I think that's pretty funny. I think that's pretty clever. The sharktopus. I just think that's funny. Whoa, there's a girl out here in a bathing suit. It's not too bad now. It was chilly this morning. Aren't you cold?
Lots of people have been asking me that.
It's like, are you crazy?
I got so used to cold and it feels very good.
Yeah? Where are you from? Spain? Maine. Oh.
Where are you from?
Yeah, this is warm for you guys.
I'm glad I came in the winter time. I hear it's
Yeah.
very hot in the summer.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Always nice people out here at the beach, always. This is like a little community. Everybody shares one thing in common, and that's a love for the beach. And I'm sure a lot of you watching share that same love. That's why you're following along. And I'm so happy that I can bring everyone together doing this. There's that beautiful view up the beach. Just gorgeous. Those shadows that I love. The water is absolutely beautiful right now, 73 degrees. The air temperature is going to be right about what the water temperature is. It's supposed to get up to around 74 today, so the air and water are going to be the same temperature. We're very close to it. But there's no red tide out here. Beautiful clear blue sky. All the way around. There's Well, there's actually probably a couple dozen people I've seen out here walking the beach this morning. I did not intend to be out here so long this morning, but it just got so beautiful so fast. Well, here I am. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching today. Remember, I don't get paid to do this. If you want to make a little contribution, a donation, it's always appreciated. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. Every little bit helps. I really appreciate it. I do enjoy sharing these videos with you. Please tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Remember to check out the Inn of Naples if you're thinking about staying in Naples, paying a visit to Naples, the Inn of Naples. Great little hotel, centrally located, clean rooms, affordable, great people. Check it out. And make sure you like Nonstop Naples Facebook page, Nonstop Naples. I'll be doing a live feed sometime this weekend from Nonstop Naples Facebook page, so make sure you like and follow Nonstop Naples. Well, have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. And if I don't see you this weekend, have a great weekend. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.